Okay, hello. I wanted to share a short meditation video with you on this theme that we are, I feel, entering as we come into the season of autumn. And it is this theme of Aparigraha, which means non-possessiveness. It can also be described as non-attachment, non-greed, non-clinging, non-coveting. And this is us realizing and recognizing that as humans, we cling, right? We hold on. And this could be objects, it could be material possessions, relationships, it could be emotions, ideas, habits, thoughts. And we also can understand from this yogic philosophy term, aparigraha, that when we're unable to let go of things easily, when it's their time to be let go of the natural flow of life, we create our own suffering. We create more suffering than necessary. And we also take up a lot of mental space and physical space unnecessarily, right? And so it can also be a form of resistance to allowing space for something new to come into your life, whether that's a new job or a new friendship or a new experience. And so we we have this resistance and we don't allow things to come in and to go, which is the natural flow of life at its own pace and time. There is a time for letting things in and a time for letting things go. And ideally, aparigraha is a lesson in allowing these things, this flow of life to go at its pace naturally whenever it's supposed to happen. So I allow things to come in easily and I also allow things to go easily. So go ahead and find a comfortable position for your body. Ideally, you want a firm, stable, but relaxed and comfortable seat. I'm sitting on a block, but you could sit in a chair. You could sit on the edge of your bed. Um, you could sit against a wall. You could also do this practice lying down. I provide options because what works for one won't work for another. So feel free to find your best seat. So relaxed, but also tall in the spine. Okay. And then maybe take a moment to just shift once you do find your seat, finding your left and right sit bone. And in this practice, you can choose to close your eyes or leave them open, whatever feels most comfortable to you. If you are going to leave them open, I suggest that you look down in front of you about 6 inches. And so beginning to find a little bit more ease in our body, letting our shoulders soften from the ears. And beginning to just notice the breath. Notice the air as it comes through your nostrils. Notice the sound of the air as it comes in. And notice the sound of your air as it exits. And maybe even notice the temperature of the air as it comes in, if it's cool or warm. And noticing the temperature of the air as it exits the nostril. Is it cool or warm? And right here is the lesson of Aparigraha. Every time we inhale, we take in fresh oxygen and carbon dioxide coming in through the nostrils easily. And as we exhale, we release or let go of carbon dioxide, allowing this easy flow of taking in the air through the nose. And then as you exhale, releasing carbon dioxide and letting it flow easily out of the nostrils. And allowing your breath to be just as it is today, nothing to change or fix. And gently and lightly breathing in and out. In your own natural rhythm. You may begin to notice the breath slowing down on its own. And go ahead, if you like, you can observe or notice the pause between the breaths, gentle pause at the bottom of the exhale before you take in the inhale. And notice the pause at the bottom of your inhale before you exhale. Noticing how the pause is at the bottom and the top. Give you a little more space or freedom to take in more oxygen and to release carbon dioxide as you exhale. And similar to the space and the freedom that we experience when we allow things to come and go naturally in their own pace and in their own time. And noticing your hands, bringing your palms facing up towards the ceiling if they're not already. And when you take your next breath, beginning to gently curl your fingers in towards the body. And as you exhale, gently letting the fingers uncurl as you exhale. Inhale, letting the fingers gently curl in towards the wrists or the body. Exhale, allowing the fingers to curl back out, extending them out. And continue with this connection to breath and movement of the hands. Finding your own rhythm. Inhaling to gently curl the fingers in and exhaling to gently curl the fingers back out to the open palms. Symbolizing letting things come in that are of value, that are worth holding on to, and also allowing things that are no longer of value to be released. I allow things to come and go easily at their own time and their own pace. In your next breath, you can release this practice and bring your palms facing down onto your thighs or knees. And in the next breath or two, you can begin to come out of this practice by gently opening the eyes when you're ready, if you close them. Bringing the hands to the heart center, thumbs towards the sternum. You can do a slight tug of the chin towards the chest. Bringing your thumbs to your lips. Well wishes for right speech. And bringing your thumbs to your forehead. Well wishes for right thoughts. And finally, bringing your thumbs back to your sternum. Well wishes for right actions. And bowing to yourself, to your practice, to the light within yourself. Thank you.